Hi everyone, this is Dinesh Sharma from Raise the Bar with DS, and today I am going to demonstrate a reading of questions to build command over English questions. And questions are very important, and we all must have questioning, very sound questioning skills, so that we can put questions at the right time to the right people and can get ahead in our career. So here I go. Why don't you go to the movies tonight? Why don't we go to the movies tonight? You could visit New York while you are here. You are there. We could visit while New York while we are there. What about asking your brother for help? How about going to Hawaii for your vacation? Would you like to? What? Shall we go? Why don't we go? How about going? What about going? Why is the sky blue? Why do I have to go to bed? What does BTW mean in this text message? How can I learn vocabulary from pop culture? Why did that sentence use present simple instead of present continuous? Do you like English? Does your sister live in Boston? Can his parents speak English? Are you ready? Am I okay? Is your mom German? Are you watching the news right now? Is your teacher wearing a tie? Are your parents planning a vacation? Have you seen my car keys? Has your dad watched the new Star Wars movie yet? Have we reached our sales goals for this year? Have you been studying at this university for a long time? Has your dog been feeling sick for the whole day? Have your parents been living here since they were children? Did you say my name? Did the boss leave the meeting? Did your parents drink all the wine? Were you ready? Was Jeremy at the group dinner last Thursday? Were your brothers all sports fan when they were young? Were you talking to me? Was Theresa working yesterday at 4 p.m.? Was I wearing this shirt the last time you saw me? Had you been to Canada before you moved there? Had your mother played any other sports before she joined the softball team? Had Harry Potter used any magic before he went to Hogwarts? Had you been studying English before you moved to Seattle? Had the dog been acting strange before you took him to the vet? Had they been waiting for long before you arrived? Will you call me tomorrow? Will the city government build a new parking lot next year? Will that dog try to bite me? Will you be waiting inside or at the ticket booth? Will they be arriving soon? Will she be singing when we get there? Will you have lived here long enough to vote in the next election? Will you have finished the marathon by this time tomorrow? When the school year ends, will you have been teaching there for 15 years? Will you have been running in the marathon for 6 hours by this time tomorrow? Why do you like English? Which days do you have access to a car? Where does your sister live? Who is watching the news right now? Why isn't your teacher wearing a tie? What are your parents planning to do on vacation? Why haven't you seen my car keys? You were the last person to drive the car. How many times has your dad watched the new Star Wars movie? How has your dog learned to sit on command? Why have you been studying for so long you need a break? Where has your sister been working this year? Why has your dog been acting strange all day? Why did you say my name? When did your parents go to the grocery store? How did your cat catch the mouse? When were you at work? Why was your mom in Germany last week? Who was in Brooklyn last night? Where were your children walking to yesterday? Why were you talking to him after the interview? What were the hippos eating when you saw them at the zoo? How many times had you been to Canada before you moved there? Why hadn't your mother played any other sports before she started softball? When had Harry Potter used magic before he went to Hogwarts? How often had your mother been practicing softball before she joined the team? Why hadn't she been working for the government before she ran for president? Why had the dog been eating before he got sick? When will you call me tomorrow in the morning or after work? Where will the city government build a new parking lot? How much will you pay your daughter to cut the grass? Where will you be Where will you be staying when you go to the beach for vacation? Is your relative? Is it welcome group of company? Is it a welcome group of companies? Is it number 7? Is the seat vacant? Is it your first visit to Chennai? Is the shop open? Is he at home? Is it true? Is there anybody inside? Is she your sister? Is your wife employed? Is it Jolapet? Is it an 8x3 coach? Is your friend in London? Is he a teacher? Is it useful? Are you ready? Are you free now? Are you Mr. Murthy? Are you angry with me? Are you afraid of them? Are you tired? Are you married? Are you employed? Are you interested in that? Are you awake? Are you aware of that? Are you a relative of Mr. Mohan? Are you not well? Are they your relatives? Are they from abroad? Are the shops open? Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied now? Are you joking? What is your aim in life? What is your hobby? What day is today? What date is today? What station is it? What is your sister's name? What is his name? What is your opinion? What are you? What is the name of that girl? What do you think of him? What do you do on Sundays? What do you want? What did you do? What did you say? What did he ask you? What did you buy? What do you do? What did you do? What will you do? What are you doing? What have you decided? What are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Where are you now? Where are my books? Where do you live? Where did you meet him? Where have you kept the book? Where is he working now? Where are you buying the vegetables? Where do you buy the vegetables? Where is your brother now? When is your birthday? When is the next train? When are you going to Delhi? When did you return from Mumbai? When did you meet him last? When did you join this course? When will they come? When are you completing the computer course? Who is he? Who is that man standing over there? Who are you? Who are you to command me? Who said that? Who told you that? Who said that? Who told you? Who switched off the light? Who asked you? Who called you? Who will help you? Who told you that I was not well? Whom do you suspect? With whom did you come? Whom did you come with? Whom did you come with? Which is your hometown? Which is your bag? Which one do you want? Which color do you like? Which bus goes to Trivallur? Which game do you like? Cricket or tennis? Whose book is this? Whose mistake is it? Whose handwriting is this? Why is it dull? Is he binding a book? Is he bringing a file? Is he buying fruits? Is he giving the book? Is he learning English? Is he paying the fee? Is he running? Is she calling? Is she writing a letter? Is she cutting a tree? Is she reading a novel? Is she calling your sister? Is she going to Delhi? Is the bus coming? Is it raining? Is the machine working? Is he taking your cell phone? Is your mother preparing food? Is Chitra calling Priya? Is Gayatri waiting for you? Is Shyamla reciting here? Is Ravi singing a song? Is Ashwin giving a lecture? Is Maran taking your pen? Is Mala telling a story? Is your friend Suresh? How is your friend Suresh? How is the movie? How is it? How do you manage? How do you do now? How do you know that? How do you find the course? How do I know that? How often do you go there? How did you reach there? How did you reach there? How did you get there? How did they escape? How did you locate the house? How did you convince them? How many rooms are there in that house? How many brothers do you have? How much is it? How long will you wait? How far is Salem from here? Where will you be living 2 years from now? Why will you be sleeping tomorrow afternoon? Why won't you have lived here long enough to vote in the next election? When will you have finished the marathon? Describe yourself. Describe your family. Do you have a large or small family? How much time do you spend with your family? What do you do? What do you like to do together as a family? Do you get along well with your family? Are people in the country generally close to the family? What do you do? What are your responsibilities? How many hours do you work each day? Do you enjoy your work? Is there some other kind of work you would rather do? If you could change your job or profession, what would you do? Describe the process of getting a job in your country. Describe the company or organization you work for. What is your position? What do you like about your job? What do you dislike about your job? Describe your education. What kind of school did you go as a child? Did you go to a co-education school? What was your favorite subject as a child? Who was your favorite teacher? What is the education system? What is the education system like in your country? Do you think your country has an effective education system? What are you studying now? What is your area of specialization? Describe your honeymoon. Describe your hometown. What's so special about it? Where is your hometown located? Is it easy to travel around your hometown? What is it known for? What do people in your town do? What are the main industries in your hometown? What problems face your problem? What problems face your hometown? What languages are spoken in your hometown? What are the advantages of living in your hometown? Compare your hometown with another city. What are some environmental problems faced by your hometown? What's the weather like in your hometown? In your country, does the weather affect your mood? How do rainy days make you feel? What's your favorite season of the year? What do you like to do when it's hot? What do you usually do in the winter? How many seasons does your country have? Describe your home. What kind of building do you live in? How long have you lived there? Have you ever been to a wedding? Whose wedding was it? Where was it held? What clothes do people wear? Describe the wedding ceremony. What sort of gifts do people buy for the bridal couple? What kind of clothes did the bride and groom wear? Do you like to travel? What kind of places have you visited so in your lives? Which place would you like to visit? Why? What's the best place you have ever visited? Do you think computers help society? Do you think computers are bad for health? Do you think computers have changed the world? Do you use the internet much during the day? What do you usually do on the internet? What are some advantages of the internet? What are some disadvantages? Do people in your country use the internet a lot? Do you do any shopping on the internet? Do you send and receive email regularly? Who do you usually communicate with? How often do you check your email? Do you think writing email has strengthened on weekend people's writing skills? What are some disadvantages of email? Describe a friend. How long have you known each other? What do people usually do together? What do you usually do together? What do you like the most about him or her? How often do you see each other? Describe a place you like to go. Why is this place special to you? When did you first visit the place? Where is this place located? What language is spoken there? Do you speak this language? What do you feel about smoking in public places? Do you think smoking should be banned in people's homes? What is the attitude toward marriage in your country? Do most young people plan on getting married in your country? What are some of the advantages of marriage? What are some of the disadvantages Is the divorce rate high in your country? Do you think people should be allowed to get divorced? Do you have any hobbies? What are some of your hobbies? When did you first develop this hobby? What are some of the advantages of having a hobby? How much time do you spend on your hobby? Do you enjoy watching movies? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite film? Who are your favorite actors? How often do you watch films? Do you enjoy shopping? How do you feel about shopping? Do you like shopping on the internet? Do you have any favorite stores? What don't you like about shopping? Which is the most popular place to shop in your hometown? Do you like sports? Do you enjoy watching sports? Do you enjoy participating in any sports? Which sports are most popular in your country? What's your favorite sport? When did you first become interested in sports? How often do you participate in sports? What equipment do you need for your favorite sport? What are some of your favorite foods? What foods are popular in your country? What are some of the famous dishes of your country? Do you enjoy cooking? What's the most important festival in your country? How do people celebrate this festival? What special food is associated with this festival? What special activities are associated with this festival? What do you enjoy most about this festival? Do you think the festivals are important for a society? Do you watch television a lot? What do you usually watch on television? How many hours of television do you usually watch? What are the most popular shows in your country? What kind of shows do you like to watch? What are some advantages of television? What are some of the disadvantages of television? What did you last watch on television? Why do you think certain TV shows are so popular? Which places would you recommend to a visitor to your country? Do a lot of tourists visit your country? What do they usually do there? How has tourism changed your country? Is your country expensive for most tourists? What are some famous landmarks in your country? Describe your daily routine. What do you usually do? What do you do on the weekend? What is your typical weekday like? Does your life change much from week to week? Do you have any free time during the week? Which country are you from? Where is this country located? Which part of the country do most people live in? What are the main industries in your country? Is it easy to travel around your country? What type of clothes do you like to wear? What kind of clothes do people in your country usually wear? How important is fashion to you? What kind of clothes do people dislike? What kind of clothes do you dislike? Do you think people behave differently in different kinds of clothes? What kind of clothes do people wear to work in your country? Are clothes expensive in your country? Do you like going out or staying at home? What do you like to do when you go out? How often do you go out? Do people in your country go out a lot? How and where do people in your country usually socialize? What kind of entertainment is popular in your country? Do you enjoy playing any games? What kind of games do you play? Do you think adults should play games? What do children learn from games? What kind of games did you play when you were a child? What games are popular in your country today? What kind of games were popular when you were young? Do you think mental games like chess are good for you? Do you have a favorite color? Do you have What are your country's colors? Do you think colors affect your mood? Our mood. Can you learn anything about a person from colors she likes? Do you like the same colors? Do you like the same colors now as you did when you were a child? Do you like music? What kind of music do you like? When do you usually listen to music? What kind of music did you like when you were younger? What kind of music is popular in your country? Do you play any musical instruments? Do you wish you could play any musical instruments? Which is your favorite instrument? How long will you go? How long will you have been living here by the time you are able to vote? How will you have been running in the marathon for 6 hours by this time tomorrow? Why don't you speak Japanese? Why hasn't your cousin called me yet? Why won't you come to my birthday party? Why do you not speak Japanese? Why has your cousin not called me? When are you not busy? Thank you very much.